So here's a question. So if you want to use Linux, what as steps you actually do to use Linux? So there are various steps available, like you can use virtual machines, or you can dual boot, or you can use Linux as your primary distribution as well, right? Yeah. And there is another way that was now, I mean, it exists for years now, but I'm going to be sharing you about WSL. So if you don't know what WSL, then continue to watch this video. I will be covering all the basics that you need to know. So let's start this video by knowing what is WSL. So WSL stands for Windows Subsystem for Linux, and yeah. Now let's see the how it actually works and how it actually differs from the virtual machines and Docker containers. So like Docker containers, it is going to use lightweight versions of all the distributions. So here's a quick thought about a quick overview about how it works. Actually, there's a hardware layer, and over that we have our Windows hypervisor, which is called as Windows Hyper-V, and this is going to be our hypervisor, and over that on that we are going to run our Linux distributions. So it can be Kali Linux, it can be Ubuntu, and anything else that you install. So this is what WSL actually means, and it stands for the Windows Subsystem for Linux. Yeah, we can go move on to installing WSL in our Windows. In order to install WSL on your computer, you just need to go on to your command prompt, or for in my case, I opening PowerShell, and over here you just need to type WSL install, and it will install the WSL for you. And by using this, you are just installing the latest version of WSL, which is the WSL 2, and yeah, you can go with it. Right now it is downloading Ubuntu for me, and yeah, it will do the same for you as well. And that's another way which you can just go to Microsoft Store, and over here you can just need to go and search for the Linux distribution that you want. Like for Ubuntu, there are like various versions available. So over here you can see the Ubuntu, and this is also uses WSL. Over here you can see that. You just need to click on install. It will need to start installing for you. Well, there are other distribution as well, like Kali Linux. Over here you can see the Kali Linux. You can just need to hit the install button. I will also show you how you can do that in the CLI, I mean command line interface. And yeah, right now it is downloading Ubuntu version for me, and I will write back after it get installed. So on the screen you can see that it have installed, and usually it will ask for a reboot to be done if you are doing this first steps for the first time. But for me, it's just I have already installed it. So yeah, it is showing me to go with the username for my account, and I'm going to go with Shalom, and it will ask for password, and you can just type your password over there. And yeah, so over here it is asking for me to permission to collect information, which I definitely not agree. So yeah. All right, now we are in our Linux, and it is currently using Ubuntu. So over in the command prompt, or in the Windows terminal, you can just click on this drop down, and you can see Ubuntu here. Let me restart the terminal for you now. So I will just open the PowerShell now, and over in the drop down you can see the Ubuntu option, which you can just click on, and you have the Ubuntu interface. All right, so now I am going to be showing you few WSL commands that you can use to check out what are the distributions running, and how you can shut down all of them. So yeah, let's go and do that. So the first command is obviously WSL install, which will install the WSL for you and also install Ubuntu. So let's say you want to install Kali Linux, and yeah, you can do that by just going to the Microsoft Store and looking for Kali Linux, which is also WSL distribution. So yeah, I have searched about Kali Linux, and over here you can see we have Kali Linux, which you can just go and install it. Click install, and it will install it for you. But the another way is to go to the command prompt and go with WSL, and there's a command called list online, which will actually list out all the versions of distributions that are available in WSL. So over here we have Ubuntu and various different versions of Ubuntu, and over here I have Arch Linux and the Kali Linux, which we are looking for. So yeah, let's go and install it. So to install that, we have to run this command: WSL install /d for distributions and Kali Linux, name of the distribution. So yeah, let's hit enter, and over here it's downloading the Kali Linux, and it will automatically install it for us. So yeah, we need to give it a few seconds and it will complete it. All right, on the screen you can see that it is asking me for the username for the Kali Linux, and I will go and give it, and yeah, there we go, we are inside the Kali Linux. And obviously you can also see the Kali Linux over here. Let me restart the terminal for you, and here you go, you can see the Kali Linux, which you can directly go over here and open it, and you can also go with Ubuntu. Yeah, we are running Kali Linux and Ubuntu side by side at the same time. So yeah, all right, let's say you want to check the status of the WSL. So you just need to go and type status, WSL status, and you can see what version it is running. Mine is currently running using version 2, and it is using the Docker installation WSL, which was installed while I was installing the Docker. So if you want to check all the installed distribution, you just need to go and type WSL/list/v. This will show you what other distributions are installed and also show you the status of everything. So mine is Docker desktop is stopped and it is not working now, and I'm using Ubuntu and Kali Linux over here. So let's say you want to shut down all of them. You just need to type WSL-shutdown. Alright, if I go over to the Kali, you can see that it was shut down, and Ubuntu as well. So if we now go and again list out everything, it will show you stopped. Yeah, that's it. And let's say you want to launch particular distribution. So to do that, you just need to go with WSL-D for distribution, and you want to specify the distribution. Let's say I want to go with Kali Linux, and yeah, here you go, you just open Kali Linux. All right, so let's perform few operations with this. So you can always go and do all the basic all the basic commands like pwd and stuff like that. But now I am going to be creating a folder. So let's say on this folder we have so many things. So by the way, this WSL or this Linux system is directly connected to your Windows system. So here you can see the desktop, documents and downloads, everything else. So let me go and create a folder over here, and yeah, let me call it as testing, and over here we have a folder. So let's go and navigate to the desktop where I have created the folder. So let's go clear and cd desktop. Yeah, now we are in the desktop, and here you can see that I have my folder testing. So yeah, let's go to the testing folder, and we are inside the testing folder. So there is nothing inside it. So now I'm going to be creating a txt file. So to create the txt file in Linux, you can go and use Nano or vi editor for creating and editing the files. But in WSL you can do another thing, which is you can use Notepad or any other Windows software that you are familiar with. So I'm going to be typing notepad.exe and going to be creating test.txt. There you go. It is asking me, do you want to create a new file? Yes. And over here I can type anything, hello world, and yeah, you can save it and you just close it. So now we have text.txt. Easy, right? So next I can just go and type explorer.exe and this will open me the Explorer, which is the file manager or whatever you want to call. So let me open in the current directory, which is our testing directory, or you can see that, or test.txt file have been created. So yeah, that's how you can do it. And yeah, you can obviously run all the Linux commands, by the way, like for example, who am I, and yeah, you can see every single result perfectly as Linux. Now let's say you want Kali Linux in GUI. So here's how you can do that. So now we have another method which was suggested by Network Chunk, by the way, and which is to go with sudo apt install. He used something called Kali win hex for running the Kali Linux in GUI mode. So let's go and install it that real quick. And yeah, we are doing the installation. Actually, it's very smaller compared to the XFC mode that I told you. So yeah, let's give it a few seconds for it to install. And there we go, it completed installation. So now let's go, and for running it we just need to go and type X. So it should run, and yeah, let's see. All right, it's asking me for the password, and wait, what? All right, it's asked for would you like to enter your view only password? No, obviously no. And yeah, anyways, we have the Kali Linux in GUI mode. So to be honest, it looks amazing. Yeah, right. We have every single settings that we wanted, that we need as well. So all right. So this is WSL, guys. So let me log out from here. And so thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope this video helps and gave you some ideas about what is WSL. So yeah, bye.